I'll start going over some stuff. If you have any suggestions, I'll add it to this list that's right next to me, and I'll try to go over it. I'll spend a couple hours here doing this, cover as much as I can. Of course, the first freaking response to this thread was lit jams and going into limitless mode. Okay, so we can skip that one because we're already going to be in limitless mode. The next one was phase 4 Ganon. So we'll start with that. And since oh, thanks for the sub, Pinkus. My man. Can't wait for my boy to come back to this game. Cool. Alright. So let's load Ganon with magic, actually. Oh yeah, my boy Tommy's here. But you're the expert, Mark. I was trying to look for that still, of him saying, "You're the expert, Mark." If you've never seen The Room, by the way, I highly recommend. Hi, Mark. Alright. We'll just start with phase 4, because I guess everyone has a lot of issues with this. And I am a little rusty. So please forgive me while I try to get back into shape in front of you. I did not save that frame, I did not. Oh, hi Ganon. So, when you go into phase 4, I like to menu before the torch goes out to kind of figure out what I'm doing. I guess I'll go over lighting the torch first. So, say he's up here, of course. It's really hard to go for an early spin when he's on the top like that. But there's two things I look out for here when I'm lighting the torch. Generally, I like to be close to the torch. So first, you want to kite. Hang on. Let me put my pointer on screen so people can see it. Capture cursor. Let me know if you guys can see. Okay, yeah, you can. So, before I go to light the torch, I always try to kite his bat shot away from me. Like, this is a bit over exaggerated here because I'm like right in the middle. So, once he shoots, I start moving towards the torch. Or you can hook it. Usually I still have the hook shot out. Doesn't matter though. When you switch to fire rod, this is a safe spot right here. These two tiles, even if he warps here, you're fine. Like, he's not gonna get in your way. So like, being here is okay. And the first thing I look for when I'm this close to the torch, as soon as the torch goes out, as soon as you see it go out, you light it. You have a million years to light it. It doesn't seem like a lot, but you have enough time to always light this. See? So like, no matter what, you're gonna always get this torch light if you're standing next to it. As soon as you see it go out, you just press Y. And that's it. Like, you can't miss that. The window's insanely generous. So when he's on the bottom like that, you can go for the 2 spins there, if he's close. But you want to, of course, boost yourself towards the... Or yeah, press Y twice, yes. Actually, what Pinkus said. I always I think I usually press it twice, but I have like a good timing for it too. But yeah, your input can get eaten if you press it too soon. That's why I just wait until I see it out. When you see it out, you're like almost always safe. But yeah, if you're like too early, or if you're not sure, this is scary. What I like to do is when he gives me that pattern and he's going up here in the top, you can kind of stand here and wait, or even charge your sword if you want, and get the early spin. So now you got the 2 early spins, and then you got the triples started. So now you should always be in the triple cycle, as long as you don't miss any spins. This is like best case scenario Ganon. And you don't light the torch until he's done warping, ever. If you light it too early... What the fuck? Hello? Oh wait, hang on. Oh! You know what's going on? It's... I couldn't figure out how to turn this off. Toggle out of bounds. I don't know how to turn that. How do you turn that off? Like I couldn't clear the queue for it. Is there any way to do that? To clear it for good? I guess I could just make it something like... Yeah, I just turned it off with start and I just made it start and select. I made it something... Yeah, I want to erase the shortcut. I don't even... Oh! Fuck me, dude. It's just fucking X. I was like sitting here for like 10 minutes the other night trying to figure out how to turn it off, and that's all you have to do is press X. Alright, thank you. Is it save? Okay, good. It's probably in the README. So now I feel like a real jackass. I don't know why I didn't even think to look. You probably have it in like on your site or something. Anyway. Okay, anyway, so let's back to Ganon stuff. So let me show you the alternative for lighting the torch far away. Just to so if you're on like the second half, like if you're on like this half, as soon as this tile falls, you can press Y. It's a pretty big window. And you're always safe, see? Generally, I don't like doing that, but you're just as safe if you're far away. You just have to wait for the tile to fall. That was dumb. Again, you always want to wait for Ganon to finish warping before you light the torch. Going for cave spins can make things a little bit weird with the torch timing. So if you go for a cave spin, you kind of want to do it as early as you can. So anyway, so let's start here. You're always safe, even if you're under Ganon. Just hold up and left out of the text box, cancel with L and R. With this RNG, you're fine. So you can go for a cave spin, maybe. Depends on the RNG. Okay, that you can't go for a cave spin here because he's going up left or up right, I mean. So there's like no real way to get a cave spin here. So you kind of just have to wait it out for the triples. So just kite the bat, and when he finishes warping, you'll be back into getting triples again. And this, oh god, I'm so rusty. So that particular pattern is probably the hardest one to hit from the bottom. But generally you want to stand in the middle and light the torch. As soon as you light the torch, you start walking up. Alright, let me read chat, hang on. Defense dash? I think it doesn't. I don't think it saves that much. I'll have to time it. This is when he's that far away. You're pushing your luck a little bit with lighting the torch. Probably wouldn't do it on a good run. Alright, let me see if I can get the RNG where he's like. That's a hard one, but it's safe. The hardest one is the middle, the middle left pattern. And I'll try to show how I do it. It's the tightest spin. Let's make a new save state with him, like, not over here. Okay, Blue Ganon. Blue Ganon's not, it's bad, but you can usually get triples. The triple started right away, so. Oh no, I couldn't get it there. So that's like worst case scenario. So here, you don't want to light, you don't want to swing, just wait, finish this warping, light, and then you immediately move up. The spin range is like very generous, if you didn't know. But you should always be able to hit them no matter what. When you're in the triple phases, there's like no excuse. Like, damn it. Alright, I need to actually make a save state there. I always have to like figure out what I'm doing here again. Okay, here you can go for a cave spin. That was too early. If that happens, you're fucked. You lose a lot of time. Yo, Dom, thanks for the sub, dude. Oh yeah, don't. God, I can't tell you how often I see that. For the love of God, do not spin. Dude, what Scrivo said, just don't do that. It's so scary. Every time I see like a runner on pace and then I see them doing that, I want to cry. But I used to do it too, but it's scary when you watch it. Stay low. Oh no, that's bad. So like if you miss, don't panic ever. Just like wait for him to stop warping and get back right back into the triples again. See how like you won't lose as much time, but if you miss the torch for some reason. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can make a save state here. Alright, so this is like where you want to be when he goes up. Like if you know you have to light the torch and he's going up, this is the one RNG that's really tough. You kind of want to be on the top half of this if possible, but not too high so you can still light the torch. So light the torch. If you light the... I don't know what happened there. Nice. This is like a bad save state. But anyway, that's what you want to do. As soon as you light, you start holding up. But you gotta wait until he's done warping, of course. It's a very tight window. Don't go for that YOLO cape spin bullshit. Because if you miss it, you're losing so much time. It's insane. Like, you're losing time from not being in a triple cycle. You lose time if you get a Blue Ganon. It's just such a mess of time loss when you get a Blue Ganon unintentionally. Like, I can't stress how bad that is. Like, at top level runners, gonna lose their run if they do that. I would say it's about 2 frames, yeah, for the cape spin. It's not that bad, but if you like need it, if you need it to PB, go for it. But if you don't need it, don't go for it. There's a reason like Zelda didn't even go for it in his 123.19. He could have went for it, but he didn't because he was like, I'm a million years ahead. Why would I risk a million years for 2 frames, or for a 2-frame window to save 3 seconds, or 1.3 or whatever it is? I only did it if like I got a bunch of warps and I needed it. Oh no, damn. Maybe for 122 you need it, but I would not say it's necessary. I hate when my sword's black like this. Exactly, Gerdo. That's the attitude I'm looking for. It's cool when you go for it and you get it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's just so bad if you miss it. Like, you just, if you look at the math, it's like really bad. Oh, what the hell's wrong with my bats? Hello? Something happened? I don't know what's going on with the bats, but we're definitely messed up somehow. Is there any reason why? Alright, this looks right, I think. I don't know what happened there. Alright. So let's say we get this RNG. So this is a particular pattern where you can still get, you can get a double spin here. If he goes to the left, it's pretty scary, but it's not that bad. Okay, I got Blue Ganon. Let me see if I can get. Alright, well, this is safe. You're gonna wait here, because you're not gonna make that spin. When you know you're not in the triples, you just need to wait. Or go for the cape spin, but that was not a cape spin pattern anyway, so. Anytime he's like going that way, you have plenty of time to hit him. Again, always wait till he's done warping. Always, always wait till he's done warping. I'm trying to get the good RNG here, or the scary RNG. The one I got like in one of the tournament races, and everyone like, the commentary like shit themselves when they saw it. Because it was really scary looking. can't get it because RNG is so good. Like even this, like you don't even want to do that. That's scary. That's not... So when he does that, where he's like holding his cape, that means this is not gonna work as a triple at all. You're gonna have to wait after this second hit. Like I wouldn't make that. There's no way. You wouldn't make that spin. If you see him do his cape thing, but when you light the torch, that means you're not in the triple phase. Again. So let's see. That's what you would do in that situation normally. You kind of got to see where he's going, and that's kind of hard to read sometimes, especially on the fly. But again, you always want to wait until he's done warping before you start spinning your ass off. Like here. Oh, see, if you're too early, like I was there, he stops, and you can see that he has his cape up. When he has his cape up, this isn't going to be a triple phase anymore. So you go 1, and then 2, but just to show you, I won't make this spin, but normally you would want to wait before you go for another spin. You need to wait here, and wait till he warps again. So this won't work. So you'll miss every time, because you lit the torch. So you want to wait till he goes up, and then light it. Anyway. I'm trying to get this pattern here so I can show it off. Oh, here it is. That's how scary it is. It's fucking scary. Wait, I was in a bad spot too. Gotta wait. Finish this warping, then light it. Finishes warping. And you can get all these spins every time. You just have to like grind out like every single pattern pretty much. And it becomes instinctive at some point too. Stop fucking warping. Alright. Oh. Like there. That looks scary, but it's not. That was scary. That was really, like, lucky. I shouldn't have made that, but I'm in the triples again. Alright, the torch is out. But I was ready. See how much time you have to light that torch? Once I realized how free it was, that's what I mean when you're not in triples. You're fucked. Please go up left. Never mind. I'm not doing mid-room cave spin. Wait. So when you get the cape, you wait. You always wait. So I'm not gonna light it here. I'm gonna wait until he's done moving. There you go. Now you're in Triplesville. That's what you always want to be, is in Triplesville. Triplestown. I don't know. Think of a better name than that. The land of the triples. That's where you want to be at all times. See? Your Ganon will always be fast if you just wait. If you're just patient like this, your Ganons will always be fast. Alright, so I saw the last torchlight. Or last tile fall. Again, the reason I can't make that spin is because I got the cape. You see Ganon holding his cape, you can't do the triple. Or if he's not in his warp spot and you see the cape. I'm not trying to confuse anyone here, but he has to be in his warp spot. If he's not there, you're fucked. Ganon dick. Oh yeah, I saw that. What do you want me to go over Master Sword Ganon? I actually don't know anything about the Samario strats. I've never messed with them. I haven't like touched low percent in over a year. Although I did see the Samario stuff. It looks cool, but I've never messed with it. Yeah, forward Ganon I can kind of show. It's hard to like... Alright, see how he's in the middle? You're not getting triples here. No triples. So wait patiently. Wait patiently for the torch to go out. Then light the torch when he's done warping. Just trying to get it in everyone's head. I know I keep repeating myself, but you can make every single one of these spins every time. The hardest one is just the mid top left from the bottom. Yeah, I can try to like show you like what to look for. Damn, I just haven't done it in a while. I like feel bad giving the wrong information, but Ganon's such a dickhead. He's like not giving me what I want here. There we go. Okay, that should have worked, but I got hit by the fire bat. It's just scary, but you can handle this RNG. You just have to watch my PB and just look at what I did. Pretty sure I did that in my PB, or I got the 2 early spins. I can't remember. And you also don't want to let go. You don't want to let go of B until after the text box appears, which I keep accidentally doing. Because otherwise you don't get the spin sometimes, and that's a waste of time. And you can actually get a spin on Blue Ganon, especially when he's here. And I think I got it? I don't know if I got it. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I won't be able to make this triple cycle either, so I have to wait. And just to show you. Yep. It was just a hair too. I lit the torch. When I lit the torch, it was just a hair off the timing. Why did I spin so I got boosted up? Oh yeah, I guess I could have like did it lower. But see, you can go inside Ganon too. I learned that from Addy. I actually didn't know that that was a thing until I saw him going like inside Ganon every single time. That is so scary to go for. You can just opt out of it too. Damn, missed that spin. But I'm in Tripsville. We'll just call it Tripsville, that's a good name. Thanks, Giselle. I see where I was standing for that top left. You want to kind of be in the middle there. And it almost works every time. Or it should work every time. Any other questions about this particular phase before I move on? Like, is there anything that someone's not understanding? Because it's kind of hard to go over this when there's just so much variance to, like, Ganon. Dashing into the Triforce? I usually count explosions. I know that sounds weird, but Jaden had a good cue for it. It's like 20 explosions. Wait, what? Not locking into animation. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, like, okay. Yeah, I got you. There, I got the spin. That's the spin I was talking about. It's like almost like a cape spin. So if you get blue Ganon and you're that close to the torch, you can just go for that. It's just as tight as a cape spin, I think. Oh shit, that's... yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Oh my god, I lost track. Okay, so if you're like up here on this top half, if you're anywhere up here, you don't see your sword going up during the fanfare, you haven't triggered the cutscene yet. It's very, very important that you're paying attention to that, because if not, you're gonna walk off. But generally with the dash, you want to start it here. And I think I see WQ, he starts his dash here, which is probably just as good, if not maybe even better, to just start it from here. And then, like, because you'll already be dashing, so it's probably like okay. I know Zelda has a good timing for it. I kind of have a feel for it. It's like 20 explosions or something, but if you're on pace, you're like not paying attention to that shit. Yeah, that's a good cue too. So you're saying like bottom row, so here, right? This spot? Okay. I'll try it real quick, actually. As soon as Ganon goes off screen. But yeah, I know that's like, sometimes it's weird. And then we'll move on. Blue Ganon. Of course you don't want to go for the spin if he's in that position, because that's risky. I'm in Tripsville. Should be fine. Let's see if we can carry it all the way out. You can release your spin further away than you think too, because when he's in these corner positions, he's actually lower than he is when he's in the center. So it's pretty lenient. Same here. See? So you can like release the spin pretty damn low. Oh. Oh my god. He was like already gone on my screen, but I know what you're saying though. Yeah, he's just standing a tile lower. So like when he's here? When he's in the center, he's on the very bottom. That's why you can be under him here. But see, when he's in the corners, he's a tile higher. And the same goes for the top. That's why it's easier to hit him when he's like... Let's see what happens here. That's why it's easier to hit him when he's like going up into that top right corner than it is like when he's in the middle. Also, pay attention to how I'm kiting these fire bats too. Okay, that does work. Holy shit. What's that noise? Alright. I like that cue. I'll have to look into that when I play again. Alright, next is... Oh... Lamolas was requested again, but it's in the previous knowledge dump. I don't know. I guess I could go over it again. Does anybody want me to go over that again? I feel like there isn't much else I can talk about. I can give a couple tips, really, but... Or I guess go through the thought process of... I mean, I feel like I covered that already. Triforce Dash, Selna. I'm just gonna skip Lamolas for now, and maybe I'll go back to it if I feel like it, but I already went over it. G-Tower Spike Room before Ganon Ball Z. Okay. I'll do that right now. He doesn't always disappear. Sometimes he like disappears early. The Jaden Q is pretty good if you know how to count explosions. But good luck really trying to concentrate on that right before your run's about to be done. It's hard to do that. At least for me it is. Alright, I don't know what the specifics were on this. I'll show you the strat that I do. I just hold diagonal out of these stairs and I wait until I'm about here to start dashing. It's about a half tile from the staircase. You don't want to do it too soon because that'll happen, but generally here is fine. And then you cancel your dash here. Then you want to slash here. You don't want to slash right away, you want to slash when you're here. This should be fine, I think. Yeah. This works every time. Wait, don't pause. What am I doing? Whoa. Why did that happen? I think you want to walk a little bit left first. Yeah, there you go. I think you want to be higher up when you slash too. I think that helps a lot. I actually don't know how to do the other strat. You do right side. I'll try it though. I think it's the same thing though, where you wanna slash in the same spot. I think that's all that matters. Yeah, that works too. So it doesn't matter how you do it. I think it just matters where you slash the switch. That's like the most important thing. Yeah, that is what matters. It's where you slash the switch. You can do right side. And just walk a little bit past this pot if you can, just to be extra safe. Or you can just hold diagonal here. But see, it's just, if you dash too soon, you get hit. Oh, you're talking about where you go under the... You kill the Igor with the pot and then dash down. That saves a lot. Saves a lot. Joe has a good strat in here that he came up with. That is really safe if you don't give a shit about spikes. I don't think this is any slower. Or it's barely slower. You just do this. I actually considered converting to this or something because it was easier, but I never like practiced it. I think Joe has a video for it. I think I was a little too low there. I might get hit. Almost got hit. But this is barely slower. He was like able to get a sub 14 in here with it. I don't know his exact movement though. But either way, that's a good time. See, like, generally you get around the same times with all these strats. It's just all has to do with where you hit that switch there, and then where you dash on the way down. Bow dash is like... when I like did thorough testing, the bow dash was like a hair faster I think. But man, if you mess it up, you definitely get punished for it. For as free as this room is otherwise. 1404. I'm like not doing these rooms to their full optimal potential either. I'm just like half-assing it a little bit because what you would do in RTA is not what you would do in practice normally. But bow dash is good as well. I would say it's if you can pull off an item dash under pressure, then do it. See, look, that's close. That was a 14.0x as well. You can get like 13.5x's in these rooms. Oops. But yeah, it works. Bow dash is definitely good. It's probably the only use of a bow dash ever. Of course, it depends on your arrow count as well. But yeah, if you like mess it up, like if you do that, I think you're fine. Like if you do a bad dash, like this sucks, of course. That was my fault though, hang on. So let's say you mess up and you're like, oh shit. Make sure you're always hitting the switch in the same spot. Oh, that was really bad. It's a whole second. I haven't tried it yet, Zelda, but I saw it. I'll mess with it in a little bit. But I did see it. It looks pretty free though with the window. What is it, a 9x5 window or something? It looked really good when I saw it. I'm like, if it's 9x5, that's basic. That basically is free in this game. Everything else is like tighter. There's tighter strats. 5x9. It's like on the corner of like the two little water sprites. It's like between that, it looks like. Right, Pincus. I agree 100%. But yeah, anything else for this anyone was wondering about? Long story short, make sure your timing is about the same with dashing and stuff like that. Your dash out and where you hit the switch. That's the three things that matter. Like dashing up, doesn't matter what you do as long as it's like similar in speed, like this. Just make sure you're hitting the switch in the same spot and make sure you're dashing out in the same spot and you're gonna be fine. I mean, there's gonna be frames difference in all these strats. I mean, that was slow. Like that was just like sloppy and it was still within 20 frames of a good time. Alright. How to play this game without being bad. Alright, well. We'll skip that one. Because I don't know how to do that. Single poke cold stare. Single poke cold stare. Okay, so I do this way different than everyone else. Or at least I do the kiting different than everyone else. I would like to change this at some point, but nice buffer. Does this work again? So I'm gonna do it the way everyone else does it so they're not confused. But, so for cold stare, it doesn't matter what you do here, as long as you know how to kite the ice. So So the method that everyone else does is this. They go slow, so they don't miss any of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I think it's more like here. You gotta find the right cue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think you have to stop at some point too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't like this shit. I'm just bad at like timing this and walking up. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can actually be that close. Okay, so the way the single poke works, I'm just gonna show my way of doing it, the way I kite it. So I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I stay in the front here, and then I move down. Well, obviously faster. Cause you have enough time. So when the ice hits the ground, I move over to a tile and a half, so like here, and you want to spin him at 8 o'clock. So at the 8 o'clock position, you want to release your spin, and it's going to put him further to the right, which is what you want for this strat. Not that far. That's really far. And there you go. The reason, so if you're doing double poke, you want to hit him at 7 o'clock, and then single poke is like 8 o'clock. Because the double poke, you want to keep him closer to you, so you can get both pokes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly. Okay, so for the way the poke dashes work, you're basically starting to charge a dash, and then if you're dropping your sword, so if your sword drops, that means you're not holding A long enough. So generally you want to hold A longer than you think, and then when you get the poke, first thing you do is go diagonal to release a spin around here, but you're also going to have to pay attention to the ice. So you'll get the double spin. Again, this is like off timing because I'm pause buffering. But when you get the second spin, that's when I menu and then check like what Cold Steer's doing, and then do the final slash. So I like walk diagonal, but you gotta pay attention to where the ice is going. That's what I check in the menu. Nice mirror. So like, see where the ice is going? I see it falling diagonally. So I can either move up, move straight up and then slash, or just move a bit further down and slash up. I usually just move down and slash up. There. Yeah, it definitely is. You definitely like, that's... The ice is only going to break two ways, and when it breaks horizontally and vertically, it's pretty safe. Like every time. You can kite the ice however you want, it doesn't matter. It's just better to release from the top, because you can get an earlier spin off, I would say, which saves a little time. You can also, like, if you're good enough, you can kind of determine which strat you should go for. Like in that case, since I hit Cold Stare closer, he was closer to me, I knew that going for the double would be better. It's another thing to keep in mind. It's best to just know both strats if you can. I don't like double poke because it's... Oh yeah, I guess you can just go diagonal. That's like what I do, is go diagonal every time. Just depends on your positioning, I guess. The way I do it, I know I have to like check the ice. I feel like, because I feel sometimes when you get hit. It's just one slash. It is deceptive in terms of movement. Getting used to the poke timing is the hardest part, in my opinion. And then positioning, when to release your spin. Oh, that's fucking awful. Don't do that. That's the 9 o'clock spin. Dropped it. Didn't hold A long enough. When that happens, try not to poop yourself. Oh man. Alright, so the ice is coming towards me. I'm just gonna move diagonal a little bit. Slash too soon. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm like one of the only players that still does this like ACM kiting shit. Which isn't bad, I've just been stubborn, too stubborn to change it. Cold Stare's like a fight you don't really want to mess around too much with, because you just want to do what works and not die here. I thought about changing it, but since I was in the tournament, I didn't feel like changing something like this. So, there was one other thing I wanted to mention, I don't remember what it was. I guess just make sure you slash twice if you're not sure. That's all I can really say, I think. I guess I could do, I think low percent Cold Stare was on here too. I guess I could just go over that real quick. While I'm here. Although I would just watch Zelda's video on it. It's basically the same thing, you're just... What's up, Sir Pico? I think you definitely want to always do the double poke here. Then switch to hammer. I mean, you're not going to get the same result every time because it's fucking low percent. But generally the rule is you want to hammer Cold Stare from the top. You don't really ever want to hammer upwards, it's scary. The hitbox barely extends Link's head. Oops. You can even do the variation of like this. Oh wait, no. That's not bad, honestly. I might go back to low percent just to improve my time now, because I feel like I could just blow it out of the water. But even if you do single poke, which is like I think what I was doing in runs. Nice. It's really not bad. The hammer is just not as scary as it looks. It's just the best alternative for this fight. There's really nothing else you can do. I guess you could do beams and like fire rod, but I don't know. I feel like it's just not as fast as this. And like when Cold gets away from you, which he'll do sometimes. You're gonna have to clean up like sometimes, I feel like. But yeah, these fights are actually really good. Like, this is why I want to come back to low percent, because I feel like more confident in this fight than I ever was. This used to be the scariest fight in the world. And these are single pokes too. If you're good enough to do the double, you can definitely save more time here. I don't like doing the double. I feel like I'm just too bad at it. I'll try a double though. I don't know what that was, but let's just see what happens. Oh, that's what happens. Yep, we're dead. Let's just do what we know. It's a bit too scary. You can even slash to get them back together too after. Like that. I feel like the slash helps a little bit. But yeah, just don't be afraid of the hammers, get the feel for it, and that's it. That's all I would say. See, like, I think the slash is good there. Because of that. Fuck. Yeah, I think slashing, if you're doing single poke, is worth. Because it feels like they get clumped together much easier. So if you're doing single poke, maybe slash once. And if one gets away, don't worry about him. It's fine. Just try to kill the ones that are clumped together still. What's up, Timo? Alright, moving on. Oh, I didn't change the thing to cold stare. Oh well. Sorry about that. Aga Tower Dark Maze Monka's S. Okay. Wait, what's the name of the room? It's the Melancholy room, right? Is it Melancholy or is it... Wait, just look at it. Oh, it's Despair. Just call it Despair. I was trying to make this easier for like timestamps, but I have to remember to change the name of something I'm working on. It's what it says. This is Aga Tower Dark Maze Monkas. Anyway, let's load that room. Wait, is re-randomize on? Yes, okay. Alright. So RTA, you dash down. You want to kill that bat. You can chest turn there. Okay, so this guy here, if he's in your way, depending on what he's doing, like here, it's okay to just take the damage from him, because it looks like he's gonna hit me anyway. If you have to take damage from anything, take it from this guy, because he does a quarter heart of damage, so you still have beams. So you take that, and then just move on. And then when you're leaving here, diagonal late to the door, so you don't get rail lag. Just try not to slash if you can help it. That was dumb. I mean, sometimes you're just gonna get fucked. I mean, you can't do anything in some cases. Like that. Like, okay, so you see how this guy's here to the right of me? Generally, if he's here, I like to walk down a half tile before dashing, so he doesn't see you. Alright, so we're in a situation where we alerted the guards. So what I try to do is slash one of the guards and then like start a dash far away from this guy. You like nudge the rail. I don't know if this actually helps, but sometimes it does, like it did there. But yeah, that guy is, if you see that guard to the right of you, okay, this guy saw me. Alright, so that time it didn't work. I don't think that helps at all. I think I thought in my head a long time ago it used to, but I don't think it really does. It just, you can start to dash away from him. That's why you do that. Alright, so we woke up the entire room. So what happens? You just shut off the console. Yo, you do the nudge dash too, okay. One thing I saw Zelda do, if the bat is like to your right, blocking your path, when you're on your way back here. Fucking ass. Like if the bat's here, just dash to the right through him, so you don't alert the guards and you don't take damage. I don't think it's much slower to do that. Like there. That's kind of risky when you have to slash him, but in that case you want to do it. You just want to do everything in your power to not slash anything in this room. Like here, you're safe. Don't worry about shit. Yeah, sword beams, yeah, that's why you don't want to slash. You want sword beams later in the dungeon though. See, I think there I could have dashed. You might as well just, like, yeah, like I said, just take damage from the bat if you have to, it's fine. Because he's only going to do a quarter heart of damage. It's just, that guy always dies, I think. I always chest turn if I can. Not for swag, because it actually helps there. You can see if the guard went to the right or not before you dash up. Ooh. I mean, a lot of it's just instinct too. You start to like understand what's really going on in this room. Chest turn is definitely optimized. If you get it. Like I didn't get it. But I go for it in runs. See, like there, you're fine. Just take the damage. You still got beams. You're still chilling. Just don't like dash through the bat if the opportunity's there. Alright, so like, he was there. He was in a bad spot, but what can you do? If you don't see him, he could be anywhere, I think. If that guy's there already, like if he's like already alerted at you and trying to stab you, you can poke him with your sword. I feel like that's the best course of action, because at that point, you're just trying to dash out of the room. Alerting the top guy won't matter. Just gotta go balls deep and just dash. But you can poke through his sword. When you poke him, you can walk through his sword. Close. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this room. Just take damage from the bat if you have to. It's not a big deal. This was like a bad situation, but look, still got beams. You're gonna get screwed though in some cases. Sometimes the like guard will see you from all the way over here. This guard right here, sometimes he'll just see you. And I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. It's just the way the guards work in this game. Enemy drops? That's the next thing on this list. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. I mean, there's a thing for it. I mean, just look at that image. That's all I can really tell you. The only thing I can tell you about that is dashing through enemies cancels the drop. And the enemy has a 50% chance to drop something, I think. Except the bomb prize pack. That one has a 100% drop rate. Oh no, prize pack 4. Oh no, just the bomb prize pack, sorry. The way this was listed looked weird, but... Yep. Who wants to grind for... Okay, so the grind is gonna be kind of hard. For 15x. Because that room's nearly perfect in my God's place. I think the only thing I could have improved is pumping towards the chest. I need to go to the bathroom again. But the next thing on this list is Key Rat. Oh, alright. We'll do Key Rat next. I'm assuming... Yeah, I'm assuming they mean... Escape Key Rat? There's no other Key Rats, right? Alright, sorry. Yeah, unfortunately there's really nothing I can go over in terms of enemy drops unless there was a specific question about it. But that Imgur file is pretty accurate, I would say. But yeah, we'll do Key Rat Double pumping instead of dashing after the key. Oh, when you go up? Yeah, I think... I can't remember if I tried that or not. It's so hard to time this room accurately because of how much bullshit's in it. One thing I do like to do... One thing I do like to do is, kill this asshole. If you're, like, unfamiliar with a room in general, Pinkus so kindly added this thing here under features called lit rooms, so your practice can become lit. Alright. What's up, Darazan? Oh. Whatever. So if you're just like curious on what's going on in these rooms, this is a good way to tell. Just play with the lights on. Gives you a good idea of what's going on or where the guards can go. Yeah, so 120/31. Yeah. Make sure you use this cheat when needed. It's really good for especially key rat. Like that's how I learned how the rat movement works like a long time ago. Or like where the rats can go. Yeah, let's do key rat. Okay. I don't know what to say about this room. It just takes a lot of grinding, honestly. The rat is always gonna go. That rat's always gonna be over here. That should be him. Of course, I'm gonna get good RNG every time. Just try to beat the rat. Like when I leave the door, I pump up a little bit, just in case he goes high like that. Lit room should have had music. Trying to show off the bad key rat RNG, which I'm assuming is what most people are confused about. Of course I'm not getting it. If I just throw on the timer, I'm sure it would happen. Make sure your boomerang throws are diagonal, if possible. Yeah, Seattle rat. Oh boy. Alright, so we got Northwest Key Rat, right? So what you can do here, as long as there's no other rats like up here, you can throw the boomerang from here, diagonally. Or no, it's here, sorry. It's a bit risky if you're, like doing a no reset run though. Lose a few seconds. far as other rats, you gotta kind of like, if you don't see them all, make sure they're not coming from the other way. This diagonal throw should have worked. That's why diagonal throwing's good. Because they grab that key still. That was like a mile off. Oh. Very good. I don't know, man. I wish I had more insight on this. I feel like I'm not delivering what I should be here, but it's like the rat's always going to be over here no matter what. But this can happen. If that happens, diagonal throw. I should have this key for sure. There you go. And I think that's still faster than having to travel to Seattle to get the key. Like if you just stand up there, like you have to do it sometimes, because sometimes they're all gonna be up in this corner up here. But like throwing it through the wall is just as good. Alright, so we got this again. Stay out of my way. That was kind of like bad luck. Alright, so in this case, when you get a rupee drop, it can be sketchy. You want to do a diagonal throw. No, I didn't get it. Damn, dude. A diagonal throw should, like, prevent that in some cases. But sometimes you're gonna get a rupee on top of the key, which sucks. Really gotta hope that doesn't happen. What's up, Incroy? Oh. Yeah, that's when you just shut off the console and just not even play the game anymore. That's all I gotta say about that. Unless someone has a specific question for this room. But I feel like the only thing in question would ever be is what to do when you get Northwest Key Rat. But anyway, always stay low here above this like border along the wall. Just always stay low. The key rat will always be on that side, no matter what. And you can just adjust accordingly, so just move up above the little thing on the wall. Just slightly above it should be fine. Like, this is bad. Like, in that case, if the rat goes up here, you gotta just wait. Or go up and grab the key and just lose 2 seconds. Like, when he's by himself like that, you good. Just diagonal throw. Moving on. Gauntlet 2 optimization. Let's see. Luckily, I know both the strats now. Alright, so in here, there's two things you can do in here. This sucks because I gotta like... So one of the strats is to grab this pot and throw it at the guy and kill these two assholes. But there's like this other strat where you don't have to worry about the skeleton, you can just slash him. I've been doing this in runs now. Kinda wanna go up, left, right. But you don't want to miss this, so you definitely want to be on the top conveyor before you slash. Did I not change my title? No, it didn't work. Nice. Excited to see the results of the oh no, wait, that's wrong. That's not what I wanted to call it. Anyway. Twitch is really bad about refreshing. It's still not working. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Oh, you mean, oh, this. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Gauntlet 2. Alright. So you can do this. This is just as good. I don't know why I stopped doing the pot. I forgot. I think it just was unreliable in some spots. But it works too. But you kind of want to kill the top, left, and then the bottom one. Generally, that's the order you want to kill them in. Just make sure you're within a tile before you slash that guy. Slashing the Stalfos can be like annoying because they're like very jumpy, of course. Just slash. You gotta be patient. Just try not to get hasty and like you know, slash early, because then you'll get the jump back. But this works too. Some stuff. Whatever you want to do. Still doing the pot. Or stop doing the pot. No, man. I don't know. It's a tricky room. You can lose a lot of time in here. I think I might have lost a run in this room once. I'm like spending too much time. Just gotta kind of go. Sometimes that last one will go all the way around. I think this is fine too. If your reaction's good, you can use the pot still. It just sucks when that last guy goes. You just don't ever want to miss the top guy, ever. Like, just make sure you hit that guy at least. Because anything, if anything, you're screwed. Fuck, man. you don't want this to happen. If that happens, that's 4 seconds. Probably more. And that BMOS is MVP. But main rule is just make sure you're close when you do your slashes. I know it seems like intuitive, but just don't be too hasty. Because if you do that, then you're in some trouble. You have to like go back around, waste more time. And if you have arrows, you use them if the Stalfos is away from you. He's on the bottom near the door. That's about it. Alright, what's next? Oh, quick warps? Oh, come on. Guys, there's a fucking picture with all the quick warps, I thought. It just says quick warps, like no specific quick warps. I can go over some of them, I guess. The harder ones, I'm assuming. Turtle Rock Quick Warp and Grove. Okay, I'll go over those then. Oh, actually, that wasn't next anyway. I misread this. Next is Arrow Management in Dark World. Well, there's a flowchart for that somewhere that Mike made. I recommend just looking at that. I guess the only thing you can really touch on, I can really touch on there is when you're leaving Swamp, you want 21 arrows at minimum. So like that should be your decision on whether you grab the restock arrows or not. If you have anything less than that, you should pick them up. And then when you're at Turtle Rock, you need at least 13 after Chomps. After you go to Chomps, and then you got that big pipe room. You have to grab that pot if you have less than 13. And I think that's it. The most costly pots are the ones in Swamp, I guess. Yeah, I guess the arrow thing in G Tower, that's supposed to be faster. But you should only go for that if you're gonna have 10 arrows. Stop scratching. You're only gonna have. You should only go for it if you're gonna have more than 10 arrows after Armos. If you're gonna have less than 10. Like, if you need the chests, then yeah. You need to grab them. I would learn the strat. Bombable Floor and Ice Palace. That's actually next. Skipping all the arrow pots. I don't know what the time cost is on all that. Fortunately, I that's more of like a Mike question, because he knows like what all the arrow stuff cost, I think. I just don't know. Without timing it, I would have to check, but I would assume, like, I know the Turtle Rock ones are a second. The Swamp ones are about a second. Let me check my notes. Restock room. I timed all of them. The arrow pot in Restock Room and Swamp is about 1 second slower. Almost 1 second. It's like about close to 50 frames. So you have to justify whether those two chests are going to be worth it. I don't think they are. One of them, grabbing the one before Armos, is supposed to be faster somehow. And I don't know how, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be 20 frames, I think? Damn. Someone told me a while back, and I think I neglected to put it in here. Let me check. Well, it says here... I got an 8:15 in a... Okay, so there was a menu though. So it's about a second slower to grab the chest before Armos. And then in after Armos... Oh, I didn't time how long that would take to get the arrows. Hang on, let me check. Nice Armos. What am I doing? Armos is my favorite boss. I lost the feel for this fight. Wow. Alright, it doesn't matter. I just want to time this room. Ooh. It is definitely faster to grab the other arrows by... It's too many idle frames. That shouldn't count. This should be more accurate. Okay, yeah, it's about 20 frames slower to grab that chest. No, well, no, it's a good question because I actually wasn't sure either. It's about 20 frames though. It looks like just from what's on my sheet here because I timed both before Armos. No menu was 6:10. With menu was 8:15. So you take the 64 or 68 frames technically, because I had 4 idle frames. It says here, so 68 frames. So you're looking at about it's about 1 second to grab. It's a 1 second extra to grab the bombable floor arrows, the mic arrows, and then grabbing this is about 20 frames slower. I guess, I mean, could always look into... Again, you gotta be good at the mic arrow strat too, because if you're not, definitely caused some problems. I'm just gonna go over it real quick. I'll show you how to do the mic arrows. It's worth going over. Okay, so at the corner of this block here, this is where you want to pull the bomb out when you're going for mic arrows. Then pause buffer to bow and open the chest. And then during the animation of opening the chest, the bomb blows up, so you don't really lose time here. That's why this strat is okay. Oh wait. It's pretty easy. Just pull your bomb out late. Doesn't matter here because the bomb still blows up and the chest still opens. I was going for this for a while, but then I you don't want to get hit by that anti-fairy, it's the worst. You lose beams and then you lose magic. Magic's already tight. So you would not save any time going for this if you take damage from that anti-fairy. But it's an easy strat. Just use my visual cue here. That's it. Alright, what's next? Bombable floor and ice. Oh, my favorite room. I hate this room with a passion. I mean, I wish I could give some like good advice in this room, but honestly I get screwed in it probably 25% of the time, or lose some sort of time in here. If you're looking for some like optimization in here, you want to drop the first bomb as early as you can so you can pull the second bomb out as early as you can. And that'll give you the most time save, because that's sub 10 right there. That was like an easy sub 10. With the menu, of course. But like, I like the menu here. It doesn't help a lot, but it does help a little. So like you see this guy is buzzing. So that means you should pull the bomb out later, so you can get him out of the way. Basically your game plan is to just see what the fuck this guy's doing here. And then just go from there. Like, always pay attention to that jelly. You don't want to have to like here, this is fine. When he's over in that corner, like when he's over here chilling, you can just go around him and be okay. And as far as this bomb goes, I think you can be this low and still be okay. As long as you're like aligned with this here, I think you're fine. In terms of being on the right side of the pegs. Nice. So I like the menu in here. It helps a little bit, but sometimes the jelly can just turn around, go wherever he wants. And make sure you're always throwing your bomb. You want to being like directly center with this peg won't hit the switch. You want to be just ever so slightly against this, and it works. I think that happened because I paused, but that should have worked. But like being here is fine, as long as you're not like aligned with this peg completely. As long as you're like kind of here, it'll always blow up the switch. And then optimally, if you can do it, you can take a damage boost here from the jelly. Like that. And you fall faster. Or you're supposed to fall faster. You have enough time to slash once before the bomb goes off, generally. This guy's staying up in the corner. Or against the wall there. You're safe. If you're not sure, it's okay. If you're like not sure what the jelly's gonna do. Like, see, look, he's... Like, this is bad. Like, you can't do shit about this. You just have to wait. That's a lot of time. That's why ice sucks, is this room. What's up, Spike? Rolling in. Yeah, that's probably all the insight I have there. Just maybe add your pause buffer here, if you, unless you use it somewhere else. Just be, you gotta be very careful in here. Just don't do anything like, if you don't have to slash these guys, don't. Just, don't mess with them. They're such a nuisance. If you're not sure what they're gonna do, just kind of wait it out a little bit. Just don't screw yourself out of a bomb or screw yourself into like losing even more time by missing the bomb or not being able to hit the switch with it or missing the bombable floor, because at that point it's just not worth it. Sometimes you just have to wait and just lose a couple seconds. It sucks. Like this. Like, that was a bad decision right there. I should have just waited. Like, this is bad. In that case, you kind of gotta improvise. You know, you don't have to hit this switch. You can always hit it in the conveyor room. This is just an optimization. But see, like there, it's bad. Just take your time in here and read everything slowly. Yeah, that's good advice. What's up, X-Dragon? Fell in the clock tower. Oh, that's my favorite stage. That's the best music. Yeah, you kind of gotta just be careful in here. This is a very tough room. And I guess you don't have to hit the switch. You can just, I mean, if you gotta take the loss, take the loss. It's okay to lose a little time from not hitting the switch again. And just slashing, taking the 20 frames to slash it in the conveyor room. I think Pinkus had a nice little dash he used to do here too. I forgot what the Q was though. I know that can be a little faster. As far as pulling out the bomb, if you're trying to be a tryhard, pull it before the blue peg. That's like super tryhard right there, is a 940. But that's insanely risky to do. But if you know you're gonna get good RNG, go for it. Like if they're like that jelly RNG was pretty readable. Like, you can just tell. Like this guy, you don't know if he's gonna go back down. He could have just went down right there and screwed me. That's why it's dangerous. Yeah, not hitting the switch isn't the worst. Just I wouldn't worry about it. I think that's something that can just be. It's just nice to take the small time loss versus the big one. Alright, next. Zora's Domain optimal movement. Oh boy. Just gets better and better. What's up, Colthor? Rolling in. My man. Alright. Let's see. We're almost at the bottom of this list, actually. Then I can take requests before I cut stream. Hopefully some of this has been insightful enough. Alright, so when you go into this screen here, cancel your dash. Let's see if we can see. 86 lag. 86 lag. I guess it doesn't show on the screen, maybe. Or, well, this is a preset as well, so it's probably not going to be accurate. 84. $89. So yeah, there's lag when you definitely want to cancel your dash in here. And you also want to cancel it to the up right, or yeah, up left, I'm sorry, up left. And the reason you want to do that is because when you exit, so say you exit over here, it's going to exit you in the same spot you entered in. I don't know if anyone knew that. It was something Josh found, I think. Oh, hold select. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I could just show you the visual cues I have for this. Oh, I like this. Good game. So we'll dash up. So you want to dash up to here. Then dash right. And then you want to dash as far right as possible, I think. And then you can do a diagonal, but I think, what does the task do again? The task has a different movement that was brought to my attention recently. I think my movement's a little bit wrong here, just in this part. The diagonal's just easier, I know that. So like this, does it cut it like really close or something? Like, I think that generally, so like you see this here, see how far you can be. You generally want to be on this side of the like ripples or whatever, so you can dash. You can maximize this dash as much as you can while cutting it close still. Wait, is this it? Oh no, this is the spot. Wait, is it? Wait, what? This should be right. Let's see. Wait, what? Am I high? Okay, so this should be fine. You want to be lined up with these little things here. It's like the visual cue I use. You just want to be to the right of these two little things. And then dash up. See how you can dash through this little deep thing? Yeah. So you do this. I usually diagonal. I try to cut the diagonal kind of close. Then diagonal again. And you can actually, you don't have to go that high here. You can actually be this low. So you can still be below this. So then you start your... Look at this guy. This guy is MVP. You can actually dash here. Like, you see how this water kind of like Has the 3 waves. You can be on this side of it and still dash up in this deep water. So it's all about just like looking for the visual cues to maximize all your dashing. So if you diagonal too early here, you fall in because this game's great and doesn't make any fucking sense. So you want to kind of be in the middle there, I guess. And then dash low, dash far right here, go to the grass corner. And what I like to do is stop here, a half a tile before the bush, to get this little grass movement here. I don't think it matters too much, but I think it probably saves a little bit. And then you get this grass as well. Might even be better to like dash here maybe? Maybe this is better. Maybe dashing here is better. I don't think it matters. There's a little patch of grass and then you get your little patch of grass there. I don't know. And then you can stop as low as you can here. You can be pretty low again. Like here. It's below these little... Stop. Below this. Like here. This is good. And then maximize it as far as you can. And then you don't even have to go that low. You could be here and dash here. Still be okay. You know what? Goodbye. Everyone's dead. Alright. Anyway. So, stop your dash as late as you can here. Should be here, I think. And then you just have to walk down like 2 tiles, I think. That might be 2 tiles. And then maximize it again. And then what I do is I pump to the right here, just so I'm high enough. Just like above this little thing here, and then dash right. And I'll do the whole screen so you can see, but you stop your dash like here, just past this thing, then hold up, pump, and then try to dash in the middle here if you can. You got another one of these little deep end things. So you kind of want to be like here between this, and then make your way to Mr. Zora. So I'll try to do the best I can here. Sometimes I repress the diagonal when I'm there because you can fall. I don't know, it's a weird section. I know cutting it like kinda, you don't want to cut it too close just so you don't fall in. Because falling in is just a huge waste of time. So that was too far right. The screen's hard. Dash up to the grass. It wasn't the grass. It wasn't high enough. Of course, watch for Zoras. What's up, Round Blows? I mean, this is cutting it really close too, with all the dashing. I don't recommend really doing that in runs, unless you're tryharding. Should probably change this to Zora. That's okay, whatever. It's your optimal movement though. Just look for visual cues in your dashing, that's it. That's all I would recommend. Just find all the best places to maximize every dash. And I'll just show the back end of it real quick. I don't even know if this is a good time or not. So, when you time this room, waterfalls have an RNG of when you fall off. So sometimes you'll get a slow fall. There's nothing you can do about that. Dash again. What I do is I walk to this. Like I look for this thing here. I think this is perfect. Of course, fucking jackass. You can't like waste any time. You need to just dash immediately. No hesitation. But yeah, you could dash that high into like 2 or 3 pumps, and then you can just dash pretty low here, and then dash here, or here. Get more visual cues. Just cut every dash as close as you can. I'll go over that in a sec. I don't even really know the setup. Well, there you go. There's a link. But yeah, that's pretty much that wrapped up nicely. Basically you can save like 20 frames by throwing the rock outside of the hitbox or whatever. It's not as tight as it seems, as far as I know. Quick warps. I'll skip that for now. I'll do that at the end. Double spear throwing guards in Aga Tower. Ropa's on Skullwood's Overworld. Phase 4 Ganon, I already did that. Turtle Rock switch puzzle maze thingy? Peg switch puzzle? What? Hello? I guess the movement for the peg switch puzzle? Oh, the maze. I wonder if they mean the room before... the room after Laser Skip or the overworld? $58 Zors is a good challenge. The lag is very low here, I think. The room after Laser Skip. Okay. Yeah, I can go over that. And then I guess that's it. That's the only thing that's left on this list. And then I guess if anyone has any other questions, I can go over it. I feel like some of these people who ask for these aren't here, and maybe they're asking for something specific, and I'm not covering it. That's like what I'm worried about. Kind of sucks. I kind of like planned this last second too. Alright, red spears. Oh, Aga Tower. Red spears. I suggested Patrick Star's room? Wait, which one? I'll cover it, I'll put it on here. TT top dash versus bottom dash. I mean, I could do it now real quick if you want. If you have time, if not, I'll just do it. I don't see that on here. Maybe you didn't suggest it. Alright, I'll do that first then. Fire. Let's call it pre-Hellway. Please stop. Hammer is... Wait. Is it supposed to be hammer? You have hammer out, right? Yeah, you have hammer out here. Okay. Ooh. Sleepy. Okay. There's a few things I look for. I always check for the top Patrick star. There is one specific RNG where he gets in your way. So what I do is I walk to here, slash, and then dash. If this guy's not in my way. Okay, so he's in my way here. So when you slash, and they're both in your way like this, so you have to take the bottom route. Wow, that was like really bad RNG. So slash. Okay, this guy, it's safe. You can dash up here. The reason you slash is because the anti-fairy. Because if you just do this, that happens. So you want to slash to kind of read your RNG anyway. The only thing that sucks is that the slash can slow you down if you get the good RNG. Is this Mike's thing? Yep, it is Mike's thing. This is pretty good though. This is how I learned how to do it. You just don't have to do, just do the slash thing though, instead of what he does when he starts the room. Just walk to this, between these two tiles, slash, read the RNG. Like even this RNG is good. There's only like one RNG where he gets in your way. Like if you see the top guy get in your way, just bail and do the bottom dash. But like most of the time you can dash top. Of course I'm getting bad RNG, but like if that bottom guy goes up, if he goes up, then you have to take the bottom as well. Bottom. Top. Top. Just getting used to how the Patrick stars move. That's all. You usually want to read the first guy, or the top guy. That's really it. It's a nice save. Like the slash still saves, so you have 420 in this room with the slash, right? And even if I just take the bottom, if I just take the bottom path, because I want to, it's gonna be, oh well, that was good RNG, but like if I took the bottom path like this, 502. Okay, damage boost. But it's still always faster even with the slash, is what I'm saying. Just don't slash too far, just slash here. Bad RNG, take the bottom route. Don't damage boost, I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, that's it. Saves a lot of time. You can actually get a sub 4 in this room. I hope that helps a little bit. It's mainly just monitoring what they do. What I think Mike's thing covers every RNG. So you can kind of see what's going on. Like sometimes you're just gonna lose time. Like that sucks, but like you lose a second because of that. Because of really bad RNG. That's ass. I didn't know it was that much time. Yep. Pretty safe. It looks scary, it's just mainly the timing of the anti-fairy. That's why you slash. Some other people have different timings. I think Jaden used to do a bomb here, or switch to bomb. And just walk diagonal. Yeah. So here you're like in the middle when you slash. So you have time to make a decision. Again, have time to make a decision. Like that's what you gotta... Like that RNG there, you're still fine standing where I was at. you can still walk up a little bit and dash and be okay. That's like the scary looking RNG. So if he's there, you can kind of just move up like that, like move up to the in front of him. Well, obviously I need to slash, but you're pretty safe for the most part. It just looks scary because of the spike. Like here, see, you just got to react to that. That's like the hardest one to react to. That's it. I'm gonna use the bathroom again and I'll move on. Yeah, no problem, dude. This Patrick Star's having a party. Alright. Red Spears. I'm actually, like, getting a little sleepy now. So I'm gonna try to finish this up. Aghanos Tower. Red Spears. Again, I'm guessing optimal Red Spears. Enjoy the black sword, because I don't feel like resetting. Oh wait. Make a safe state right out. So there's 16 RNGs in here in terms of like which way the guards are gonna move. What I try to do is do a quick left cancel. And then you want to slash about here, I think, is good. So do a quick cancel. It's pretty safe. You can get 820s with this. So slash, 1, 2. So you have to like make sure your arrows connect before you shoot another one. Don't spam arrows here. And if you get a spear coming towards you, you can turn around and block it with your shield real quick. A good way to time it is by doing this thing that I'm doing here, this quick back-forth motion. To make sure your arrows are connecting. It's like a timing thing for me. Most RNG should be fine with this. And if you miss, just don't panic. Kill the guy, kill the other guy if you have to. The thing you don't want to happen in this room is have the spear escape. Because if the spear is still active on screen, the door won't open until the spear hits the wall. So just be very careful. That wasn't gonna work. I think this is the backup strat. I forgot how it works. If you don't have beams, you can do this. Something like that. Might be a better way of doing it, but you just arrow one of the guys. And that's what you want to avoid. You can shoot the arrows higher if you want. It's just risky. This is just pretty safe though. That's all you do. Just cancel left. 1, 2, 1, 2. That was the 8-1-X. So you can get some pretty easily good times in here. This strat is worth it because it saves over a second. See how the spear, I missed the spear. And you, okay, so that specific example, I'm gonna block this, but see, the other spear might get past me, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for it to hit my shield before I begin my dash to the door. Okay. He wasn't fast enough, but that's what you would do in that situation. You just want to make sure you block the spear if your timing's off for some reason, like if you miss this guy and have to block his shit. I believe so, Jake. I think it has its variations though, like sometimes you have to react a little differently. Like blocking the spear. Which is faster, if you die before getting the T after the hammer in the pod? Die after getting the what? T? Oh, the key you mean? The key? I would assume it's still faster to grab the key in the dark maze if you have to do. I mean, you should just do another bomb jump, I guess. I would hope you would never die there, though. I've never been in that situation. I'm assuming, and I don't know this for sure because I've never been in that situation, and I don't know anyone who has. But I assume the dark maze would be fine. But if you're gonna use a bomb... No. Wait, you would have to go to the basement, I think, or do another bomb jump. Yeah, so if you don't want to use another bomb, you'd have to go to the basement. But you'd have to use a bomb for it to be faster, because you waste a key going into that room, I think. Oh, okay. I mean, that should barely ever happen, hopefully, but I guess if you are in that situation, the bomb would be better. Or doing another bomb jump to get into that room. What's up, Colin? I'm probably just really tired and I've been talking for 4 hours straight. So I am probably a little beat. What's up, Treason? I have been talking for a while and my voice is starting to like... I usually don't have problems with my voice, but I could definitely tell I don't sound the same. Well, I mean, I'm highlighting this, so don't worry about it, Colin. Someone will probably make a thing that has all the links to the timestamps. Yeah, no problem. I hope it sucks because like I've been going through a lot of this stuff and I feel like the people who requested some of this are just not here. So they're not like, maybe I'm not covering something specific. So if I'm not, you're just gonna have to ask me. It's hard to like, it's hard to help when you don't really know what the problem is, I guess. Because it could be anything. Because like, Red Spears, I don't know if they're just having trouble with the specific strat or if there's just something alternative, which I guess I'll show the alternative. This is what Zelda does, I think, in most runs. It just does this still. It's not that much slower, it's about a second. But it's very safe and very reliable, and sometimes it can be faster, like with this RNG. Oh no, that's the same, but whatever. But yeah, one quick review on this. I mean, that can happen, but you see how it tied. Let's move on. Unless any more questions in this room. Well, I mean, you can ask some stuff before I cut stream, Colin. I'm almost off this list. Next is Ropa's on Skullwood's Overworld. Okay. I mean, I guess this is pretty good because I feel like maybe some people don't understand how it works. So I'll go over all of them real quick. Skullwoods. Dash in the Skullwoods. We'll start with that. Oh, the one RNG. I wasn't paying attention. That's the one RNG you have to avoid. Alright. I kind of want some music here. Alright, so this guy's free. You'll always dash through him. Well, I was just going over that specific room, Colin. If you have a specific question about a room, I can go back to it. I'm not like doing the whole dungeon or anything. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry. Oh, that's good, Pinkus. I just hope this does help people out. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking in circles and not making any sense, but I'm glad it does help. A few questions about what were the specific questions? Oh, how to get it consistent? I mean, I did go over that. You basically just have to copy the movement. You have to slash the beams. You have to slash the beams in a specific spot. It makes sense. I think I explained it fine, hopefully. That's a hard room to like understand, but when you watch it visually enough times, like when I saw it the first time, I saw it in Jaden's run. And the way Jaden does it so optimal that it's like he risked like doing it higher. So sometimes the guards won't like come down low enough. Like the way he does it is just very risky, but it's faster. Thieves Overworld entering Skullwoods? Oh, like the guards? I'll go over that. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just finishing what was responded to in this Google Doc, and I only got a few more things. All right, so let's start on this. So, Ropa's These guys are free, all of them. Once that happens. So when you go for this first dash here through the, which by the way, just walk this. This is like 6 frames slower, but just walk. Cancel this dash with up. So here, if you always want to avoid this ropa up here, just start the dash as far left as possible. And you'll always kill the guy. And then, say we did that, we're mirroring out. So same thing here, start the dash, so you're going into the left side here, as far left as possible. And then you're just gonna dash through this guy. It's just better to do this, it's faster. He'll never bother you, and you good. But this is the hard one. Actually, let me just do this. Like, these guys shouldn't be a problem. This is the only one you have to look out for, the one up here. Just make sure you dash very far left when you go up. If you're like worried about anything, you'll always kill him. And always dash through this guy again. Enter this through the left side. Dash through him. Dash down to the right side. So this guy's gonna do one or two things. If he's up here, going for the top dash, it's just risky. So generally when he's up here, you want to walk down to here and dash through the bottom row. Well, that was close still. Alright, so he's low. So dash this way on the top. Yeah, if you do it fast, that shouldn't happen. Like, I was obviously pausing, but you kind of just have to... This is the only thing you have to, like, look out for. So he's low, just dash top. If he's high, you can still dash top, but, like, you have the risk of, like, him knocking you out of your dash if he's really high. Doesn't always happen, but, yeah. Why did the inputs get jammed? Oh, because... Hang on. Let me catch up on this. Did too fast. You should just always cancel that dash pressing up, Jake. It's because you're dashing along a ledge here. I don't know if you're aware, but when you dash along this ledge, you get the weird property of ledge physics, like you do in Aghanim's Tower. So all you gotta do is press up, and then begin your dash here. So you just press up to cancel it. I'm not sure if that's what you were referring to, but yeah. What's up, reloads? Anyway, so this asshole down here. Like, if this is fine, but again, you're risking possibly getting your face sat on. Generally, you just have to be careful with this guy. He can get you. Like, when he's low, always go top. If he's high, just kind of gauge it. If he's really high, you definitely want to take the bottom route, because you'll be safe. That can happen too, and then you're just gonna want to punch your dick. Right, yep, got the fire rod, blah blah blah. So we're going back out. Oh, well, you would have iframes, of course, so you can walk through that guy. I double pump here. I usually just dash top, always. I think it's fine to always dash top. I think I see some people doing a bottom dash here. I don't think it really matters. From when I timed it, it's hard to like really time it accurately, but it's barely a difference. I just like to dash top. This way I can dash like here and go right up and block this guy. It's the same deal as before. You want to be against this rock. When you dash up, you should be safe. You're always safe there, yeah. You don't have to worry about that guy. So I think there's one more set of ropas I need to cover. Skull entrance. And that's not the right one. Skull key pot. Oh, this room? Okay, so quick thing about this room that I've mentioned multiple times. Just make sure, like, if you're worried about hitting that spike, and you have you're buffering the fire rod here. So what you can do is dash from this door. Like, don't press left. If you press left, you fuck this up. Just dash from the door, like a neutral dash. Pause, and you can tell if you're gonna hit the spike or not. Like here, I'm 1 pixel too far right, so I have to cancel a little later, like that. So you have to delay your up tap. So here I know I'm safe. I just hold up out of the menu. Because you're on the 4x4, so like you're fine here. Yeah, any dash that touches a pit will allow you to cancel the dash by pressing up. It's just a weird ledge property. 1 tile below, start holding up. 1 tile below, start holding. What do you? Oh, yeah. What's up, Conster? Alright, here. So yeah, anyway, if you just dash from this door, you can easily tell whether you're gonna be on the pixel or not. There you go. It's safe, trust me. As long as you don't press a direction in this door, just hold up, you're good. Make sure you grab the key. Anyway. So this is the new thing that I do now. I think some people still walk to try to avoid this. If you just want to eliminate all RNG here, just walk out to about here. Or actually, if you want to for sure eliminate all RNG on the screen and never have to worry about these ropas, just dash immediately from this entrance. You'll nudge, but you'll never ever get hit here. Ever. For as long as I've run this game, I've done this strat. I mean, it's faster to walk out a little bit, but this other ropa in very rare cases can get you. No, I haven't covered it yet, Conster. It's not on my list, but I can cover it if you want when I finish this list here. But anyway, just dash. If you dash immediately from this entrance, the ropas are like never gonna bother you. It's like a little slower to do this, but walking out gives you, yeah, see, that can happen. You just have to be vigilant, make sure that you're watching that top guy if you want the optimal movement, but if you're just dashing right away, you're fine. I've never been hit out of this dash, no matter how aggressive this guy is. Oh, you mean right here? Like this side? When you do this? Opening this from up here? What the hell? Damn. Wait, you hold out of the entrance? What do you mean? Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like that. Yeah, essentially that's what I mean. But yeah, that works too. Just hold left. You never been hit here? I never understood like the Okay, yeah, neither have I. Like, I've never been hit doing this right from the entrance. It's just if you want optimal movement, you have to walk down just a hair to not nudge so hard. It's just the only thing you risk is the ropa sitting on your face, the top one. I noticed that when I started doing the optimal movement, but if you just do this shit, you're never getting hit here. You're too fast. See, look, see, I even got really bad RNG there and he still didn't get me, and I'm dashing all the way to the left. I mean, you can even be super safe and just dash way over here, but it doesn't matter. You can ask dumb questions if you want, that's the whole point of this. I don't think anything's really dumb. If you don't know something, it's not dumb. Yeah, the side is faster because you can maximize the dash a little bit by doing this, but I've always done this. This is like the only screen I probably do like way different than everyone else. I don't know if anyone really does this. At least I've never noticed. But it works. Oh, you do it too. Okay, good. Maybe I've just never noticed. The side rod sucks, man. It just doesn't fucking work. I mean, essentially, if you start your dash from here, it should be fine. Like if you start your dash along this thing, it seems to work more frequently for me. Yeah, I don't know what the window is on this, but it's fucked. It's just not worth it. I did it in the theory test, but it's not worth it, I don't think. Alright, what's next? What's up, a lazy developer? Phase 4 Ganon, I already covered that. Oh, this Turtle Rock screen. Alright, let's see. Turtle Rock. I'm guessing this is the room they mean. I'm not sure specifically who asked this question. Okay, so I learned something about this room very recently, and I'd been doing it wrong. But if you want to be safe, just hold diagonal and kill this guy. If you're trying to be optimal, hold diagonal. And I think the cue was when you're barely above. I think this is good. You can do this, and you should always beat the Helma. Just slightly up a little bit. So like align yourself with this, and then when you're, it's just hard to explain, but like you basically want to be here, turn around, and do this. And you should always beat that Helma, I think. Something like that, I think. I believe that's right. Yeah, that's my favorite type of strats, where you're like, oh, I'm gonna go for this in runs. And then you're on a good run and it fails. And then you just feel like when it happens to me, when I practice a strat and I'm like excited and I get it in a few runs, and then I get on a really good run and it fails, it's the worst feeling in the entire world. I can't even explain, but it's like the worst. It just makes you drop like all confidence in that strat immediately when that happens, and you're just like, I'm never doing that shit again. At least that's me, but try to get out of that mindset, because it usually just means you just did something wrong. So it's important to just go back and watch what you did wrong. But your reaction's not going to be the same as it is in practice when you're on a good run. You're going to be thinking about other things, like not fucking up. Yo, Hellcat, thanks for the raid. Much appreciated. Can I show it with the switch down? Like with the, like this? Entering the room like this? Do people do that? Okay, yeah, I'll show that. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna show the safe strat in here too, real quick. So the safe strat is drop this asshole here, throw that. There you go. So drop it on the switch. Is that the right movement? Or am I wrong here? This is the right movement, I think. No, the movement I did before is right. So this is the right movement. Waits here on the pegs. There you go. That's a pretty good strat. And if you want to skip the bomb in the beginning of the dungeon, if you don't have any bombs, it's a good spot to grab it. Oh, the anti-fairy! That's right. I forgot about that asshole. Guess you can't fuck this up either. I don't know what to do about that anti-fairy. I don't ever go for this strat. Is there something that you... Ooh, I guess stay right. I guess. That might be fine. Yeah, if you stay right, you might be okay. No money back guarantees here. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I guess if you want to be ultra safe, just do this. Like, you won't get trolled doing this for sure. If you just do that, and then do that. You won't get trolled. That's even slower though. So that's your alternative. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh wait. Can't hold diagonal instead of... Oh. Oh, okay. Then dash just right of center. Okay. Hopefully I did that right. That's really good. God, make sure you're close to this thing. Yeah, you're right. Looks like if you're too far right, just cancel your dash, I guess. Because I think being all the way right doesn't work. But yeah, exactly. So if you don't have the bomb, or if you're doing this strat and you're committed to doing it, just skip the bomb in the entrance if you don't have it already. Yeah, I mean, you can get like a low 720 in this room, but I don't ever do this strat, so I don't really know if I'm doing it completely optimal or not. Hello? I mean, this guy's here, so I'm not gonna get the 720 I got in God's or God's place. Oh, I gotta show the other thing. Hang on. I forgot what you're supposed to do in this room, though. Do you have beams? Do you normally have beams here when you're in all dungeons? You don't, right? Let's just say you don't, I guess, because I feel like beams, it just makes this easier. You come from save and quit? No. Oh, you're okay, yeah, you're right. You do come from save and quit. Couldn't remember. Got some good leeway here, so just slash the switch. If you're scared of this guy getting you, just kill him. I mean, kill him from the top though, so you get the boost. It's not much slower. Into the helmet. Oh yeah, there is a strat. I don't know how that works though. Oh wait, let me change this. I'm not really sure how that works. I forgot who came up with that. I know what strat you're talking about. I don't know how to do it though. I think it was Runner Watcher. Was it Runner Watcher? I swear it was Runner Watcher that showed me that, or someone. I know what you're talking about though. I'm just not 100% sure how that strat works. Oops. Yeah, I'm half awake over here, sorry. God damn, I don't know how that strat works. I know which one you're talking about though. Wait, maybe it's this. Hang on. No, it's not a cane dash. It's is it? You drop? Do you drop the block, hit it, and then dash? I think that's what you're supposed to do. No. Wait. I don't remember how this works. I know exactly what you mean though. Honestly I can't help you here. I just don't remember how this goes, but I've seen it before. It's pretty neat actually. Just like not sure. I'll find it though. Someone did it in a run, I thought. I could have swore like it was something like this though. I feel like that's not it though. Yeah, unfortunately I just don't remember. It's a neat ass strat though. Next time you see Runner Watcher, ask him about it, because I'm pretty sure it was him who showed it to me. He didn't show it to me, I think I just saw it in the Discord or something. Alright, moving on for now. If someone can link a video, I can try to figure it out. Pumping? Do I really need to go over pumping? I mean, the only thing I can really say about pumping is do it in places you're comfortable. I feel like that's such an obscure and very generalized request. And that's it. And then someone put a question here like, what is okay for a good to nudge / various pixel boost? Well, I guess nudging the right side of doors when you're entering a south door can be a frame faster, which Tampa found when he was testing this game. As far as pixel boost, you gotta... Pincus has a value finder or something in here. I mean, you kind of just have to... Maybe since Pincus is here, you can explain what these values mean. The entrance? Let's go here. No, I didn't ask anything yet. So, I guess someone put a question here regarding, like, slopes, I guess, or pixel boosting. Various pixel boosts. I guess, I don't know what they mean by pixel boost. I don't know if they mean slope boosting or what. So let's see. It says the subpixels on. Is this right? What do the values mean here? Is there something specific they mean? Is it supposed to be your speed or something? It is the subpixel. It has nothing to do with the speed. Dude, these guys are professionals. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm not actually sure what this person was asking though, but this will be good for the chat log, just in case. I see, okay. Gotcha. So for whoever was asking about this, just read what Pinka said. But if you're talking about specific pixel boosting with NPCs, like with the uncle, you just have to hold the direction of your destination. So like for the uncle, you're just gonna hold left out of the text box and sometimes you'll get a pixel boost. Or when you're talking to Shirashala, it's the same thing. The further, you can talk to him pretty far down. I guess I'll just show it, but Eastern 4 cutscene? That's the wrong. Specific movements that are beneficial. I know like one of them was the one right before Death Mountain, right? Like this guy. So you can talk to him. I think here? You can talk to him even lower than this. What you can do is kinda gotta do that. Alright. So when you're about to get the boots, you just hold down and you gain a pixel. And then look how much, I mean you only gain a pixel, but this is why walking out is better. Because when you talk to him as low as you can gain a pixel lower. Like that. But that's like the only thing I can think of for pixel boosting. And that's it. That was the whole list. I don't think I missed anything but quick warps. I can go over some of the harder quick warps real quick. Getting flute, overworld hammer dash. Let's do that. Item dash. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Same as chest turns. Oh yeah, I guess, oh, in terms of like pixel boosting, yes. I mean, with chest you want to definitely boost towards your destination. The chest turning, some of them are actually beneficial, regardless of what people say. Some of them are beneficial, like the one in Aghanim's Tower, or like the one in the Big Key in Thieves Town. You want a chest turn to the right, so you're facing right. So when you exit the text box, you can start your dash immediately. It's much easier. Oh really? You always get pixel boosted? Cool. That's pretty dope. What was I doing? I was turning off this subpixel thing. Alright, so this quick warp, since this is one of the harder ones, I'll show you what I look for. Alright, so I always hold diagonal out of this, always. That's just how I've always done it. Okay, so what I do is I pause buffer here to check my position. So there's two quick warps here. You see the top of Link's hat? You see how there's like a top black line and how like the bottom of the petal, like the petal's shadow from this flower, like ends on Link's hat, the topmost pixel. No, it's probably hard to see, but this is the right quick warp, the right side quick warp. And there's a left one that's one more pixel to the left here. So let's get in that position real quick. So this is the other one. Okay, so if you look here, it's the same thing, but now it ends on this side. Those are the two quick warps. That's what I look for. So if I get this quick warp, right? If I'm on this one, a mirror. If you shovel here, you're gonna shovel this patch and not this one. You want to shovel this one here, obviously, because that's where the flute is. So when you press Y, it does that, and that's bad. But this is still the quick warp. So what I do is when I'm on this pixel, I pause and hit down left on the same frame, or try to. Let's try to get in the right pixel first. So I do this. Switch to shovel. Well, switch to mirror. So now I'm on the left quick warp. So that means when I leave this warp here, I just gotta switch to shovel and press Y. So that's why you want to be on the left quick warp. It doesn't matter though. Do whatever you feel works, but that's just a small optimization I go for. Oh yeah, I always hold, yep, that's another thing, hold diagonal through the text box as well. I always do that, but you just hold diagonal, check the pixel. I'm on the left one, I can tell already, I think. Alright, and this is you just mash Y, or time a Y press. This is the left one, or the right one. You can, if you don't get it during the pause, you can even do that Y and the diagonal on the same frame. There you go. But yeah, it's just, that's the quick warp I look for. Use the petal of that flower there. And Giselle mentioned the Turtle Rock one, I guess. I think this one is not too bad. This one I don't get very often, actually. What am I doing? I mean, all I do is check with the buffer to Quake to see if it's the right pixel. Like this one is this one right? I forget. Might as well just put quick warp indicator on anyway. This is not it. So it's this one. Okay, so it's this one, and then it's the one to the left of it, I think. So your dead center, I think, is one. Yeah, dead center, and then to the one to the right. I mean, I just try to buffer with Quake. That works. I mean, the quick warp tells me it works, but... thanks, Surge. What are the more complicated ones? Oh, I guess a fun fact about... this one on Death Mountain. No, I'm not doing runs. Well, I guess I can go over this one too. So when you leave Swamp, as long as you still have Fire Rod, I just check to make sure the shield is lined up with the shadow on this border here. That's what I check for when I switch to Fire Rod, so or switch to mirror, I mean. And if I'm not, I just do a diagonal mirror. Like that. That works too. So that's that quick warp. No, I'm not doing runs, I'm just going over stuff. Cool, the Death Mountain I would never get in a run that it matters on. Alright, so the interesting thing about this quick warp make sure I get it first. This threw me off. Anyway, let me just get the quick warp. So when you enter this quick warp, you can get the second one just as easily by not pressing anything when you dash. Just stay on this pixel, start the dash, and then just cancel with up. And see, I'm already on the other quick warp. So something Timon taught me. Works really well. So anytime you get this one, you can just cancel with up. Like, that's not it, obviously, but you have a higher chance of getting it by doing that. So just cancel with up. Makes it free. Is there any other hard quick warps that I'm not thinking of? All the other ones are pretty free, you just need to know the visual cue. Like, can't really go over all of them because there's just too many of them. The free ones are like in Thieves, where you just enter the warp from the left side. Or Ice, enter the warp from the left side. Swamp, enter the warp from the left side. The Swamp ones, I guess, are kind of hard. Guess I can show that one. What am I doing? What I search for here is the little space between his shield. Excuse me. I think one more to the right is fine. Yeah, it is. So this works too. But I try not to place the warp any higher than this staircase. So that's this quick warp, and then when you exit, you're fine. Again, it's the shield that you have to look for, and that works. What else is there? Ice is free, Thieves is free. Death Mountain Hera's free. That one you just need to enter from the right. Yeah, those are the only complicated ones, I think, unless I'm forgetting one. Alright, moving on. Someone mentioned the Thieves Overworld screen before you enter the Lost Woods, which I think is after activating the flute. Apple apple. Let's just enter the screen like most people do, which is... I usually have the hammer out here too, but let's just for the sake of it not have it. Alright, so you enter the screen. So what I do is I dash immediately, of course. And I stop my dash right between these, oh wait, you can't see my cursor. Right between these, just past these two little things that stick out here. And then I move left a tile and dash up. And then move left of the tree and dash up again, and you should be fine. So watch. So yeah, see how much time I had there? Like even though it was so close to the guard. It's free every time. Just dash past those two things. Left, dash up, dash again. Left. If you fuck up, so I like having the hammer out here. You can even buffer the hammer if you want. On the screen, if you're not sure, you can. So let's say I fuck up and dash too high here. Whoops. This guy spawns sooner. You hammer him. So sometimes you'll do this. You accidentally spawn him. So if you're too high, you'll spawn him sooner. Guard should never screw you. The whole reason you stop here is so the guard doesn't spawn while you're dashing up. Because if you're here and you're charging your dash, you see how the guard's already coming up here as you're charging your dash so high? Oh, no problem, FSG. Glad you like this steaming dump. Hope it makes you sleep better. Thanks for rolling in. But that's the manipulation here. You're just manipulating this guard to spawn later. That's the only thing. A lot of people just don't know that. Yeah, just dash. You're good. And if you have the hammer out, this is even safer. You can just hammer the guy. It's not much slower to do that. I dashed too high here, right? Oh no. You don't want that to happen. You definitely don't want to... Another thing that can go wrong is that if you start this dash too late, it can fuck up the timing, and that guy will get clinked. Yeah, the only thing... As long as you execute the screen correctly, you should never fuck it up. So there's that. Any more suggestions? I think someone was asking about the mummy room. I went over that in my first knowledge dump, though. I think. And it was a safe strat, if I remember correctly. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything on this sheet. There is a really troll answer in here. Is that it? Are we gonna roll out of here? There's nothing else. No one has any more questions. Funny story, Mark. Streaming. I think counterclockwise would be... It has to be a clockwise motion, though, you're correct. I mean, I could always do another one of these at some point. This isn't like the last one I have to ever do. It's just, I don't think there's anything else for me to really talk about. Unless someone really has something specific before I cut this. But I think I covered everything that was on this list. Hopefully this will hold you guys over for a little while longer. Sorry I wasn't like more enthusiastic. I'm just a little tired, so... But I definitely wanted to get this done today. And I'll highlight the new theory tests, and I already uploaded it to YouTube, but I haven't like made it public yet. Oh, here comes Emma, rolling in. Yeah. Is there anything specific before I go, Emma, that you need me to go over? I'm about to, Colin, unless you have a question. Did I cover the tile room? What was the question in the tile room? What am I supposed to do in the tile room? Tile room. You always fuck it up. This room? Are you talking about this room? This shit? You just like have to... Dude, now I can't item dash for shit. Wait, what? Oh, you mean the low percent strat? Oh, thanks, Stay Hydrated Bot. I've been thirsty this whole stream and you haven't even rolled in here. That's an entire water bottle's worth of water I haven't drank. So in low percent, I want to go far right and dash attack or whatever. Oh, wait. I mean, I can show you what the low percent strat is. I thought I had the video on that. Maybe I don't. Air lobby. Entrance. Or pretend we don't have the boomerang. So that's the strat if you don't have the boomerang. So what you do is, when you're in low percent, there's plenty of things you can do in this room. If you touch the switch with the pot, you regain full walking speed. So I just stand at the bottom of the room, kite the tile, move, kite the tile, move, kite the tile, move, kite the tile, move, kite the tile, move. That's all you're doing here. And then for the last one, just try to throw it as early as you can. You can get a first frame kill sometimes. And then for this room, you slash and dash down. And then... It would be the fastest, yes. If you can throw the pot as early as you can, it can be faster. And Sprinkles is here licking his ass. So. But that's pretty much all I got for that. I mean... If you're looking at how to do torches, what I do here is I just hold diagonal out of this door until I'm here in the middle between both these torches, and you just... You don't even have to be close to these torches, you just stand in the middle. This is the easiest strat in here. If you want to be super optimal, you can do a torch dash here too. You torch dash that top one. It's harder to do though. If you're gonna torch dash, you should just do pink as a strat, where he just lights the torches like that. Because it's harder to do the torch dash with that strat. That was pretty good. What's easier? Oh, your strat? I'm so bad at it though. I've tried like doing it, but maybe I just need to practice it more. It's hard to get the torch dash though. If you're trying to do that, maybe try hard. That's true. It's better. It's a better strat, in my opinion. Oh yeah, without tryharding it is, of course, too. I wasn't even going for the torch dash and runs. It's too hard to do that. I think with a menu, it's definitely easier. I don't think I was using a menu before. It's just because, like, I wasn't facing... I got really good at torch rooms when I was theory testing this. Or much better at them, at least, than I was. But yeah. No, chest turning is just for swag. That is true, Ash. Just create your own tasks and you become a god. Did I go over Hera beetles in my first knowledge dump? I don't remember if I did or not. Does anybody remember? I'll just go over it real quick, because I feel like this room's important too. But then, if no one has anything else, I'm gonna go to sleep. Try to sleep. Yeah, it just depends. Like, you can be really safe and just walk in the middle here to this, like, the middle of these tiles here. Like, that's the safe thing to do. And then you just have to figure out which side that beetle's gonna go. If you want to be optimal, you can do this. Cut it closer, which, you know, you really shouldn't do unless you're like trying to be a frame whore. I didn't get the bomb. That's what I do if I have to throw the... You just have to determine whether you throw the pot to the right or the left for the second guy. Like, and if you're not sure, you just go over the switch and throw it at him like that. Make sure you grab the bomb too. Alright, TM. Thanks for rolling in, dude. Fuck. Anyway, just play it safe, do this. You're not losing much. You're losing like a half second doing it this safe. Maybe, yeah. Because you want the... Like, just look at where I'm slashing, that's all you have to do. But sometimes these beetles react differently. They have different patterns. You can just do this strat too. Wait, how does this strat work again? It's like the Pooey strat. It's Pooey strat. I don't remember this. Joe goes for this. I would watch Joe. I don't remember how he does it though. It's a little slower though. What's up, Pidge? You might be too close to the... I don't know. I feel like if all you do is you cancel stair lag by holding right, and then you just instantly diagonal. So hold right and then diagonal immediately to the center of these tiles. And just do that. And grab the pot from low. Joe just has some really good strats. It was it's Pooey's strat originally though. He was the first one to do beetles like that. I used to think it was faster, but it's... That's Pooey's strat, but it's like a second slower. It's good though. Beetles are hard. It's a very, 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 very hard room to understand. It just doesn't come easily.
Wacky backup strat.
Oh, you can do ACM beetles. I don't know, this is how it goes. I looked really slow. You get stuck picking up the first pawn. Yeah, it's a tight squeeze. It's okay to like nudge the top of it though, to be safe. That was risky. Should have hit the... $647. Ugh. Sure. Go for it, Colin. It doesn't matter which one you do, because the destination, you're always walking left anyway. So you can just walk all the way left, Or just walk a little left, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters in this room if you really want to try hard is you can pick up this pot, which I don't recommend, and you can pump towards the top pot. But look how risky that is for a few frames. You have a very high chance of getting hit by something in the pit. But that's like optimal. I hate this room. Don't do that. Hey look, this is like what happened in the race against Josh. I like shit my pants going for this bomb jump. How to do this bomb jump? It's in my first knowledge dump, so you should just watch that, but just a quick overview, it's just, man, fuck off. All you do is I hold diagonal here until I'm like on the far side of this wall, and then I drop the bomb. Hold my sword to move slow, because when you're holding your sword out, you move slow, so you can have more accurate. I mean, this window is free. This should work. Oh no, I think it was too far. Don't place it that far. I mean, what you should do is just hold diagonal till you're here, and then hold your sword out, and like, you have a lot of leeway, but what I look for is this little dot underling shadow to make sure I'm good. But you can be even lower than that, I think. It's a pretty big window. So like here it works too. Yeah, don't trust me. I think this works, let's try it. Yep. I think it'd be pretty low there. It's pretty lenient. Well, I know it's not free because, like I said, I fucked it. Oh, that was my fault. The whole reason I fell there is because I dashed too early, I think. Don't do that. Yeah, I've tried to do that. It doesn't save much over Waffle's variation, and I don't... Maybe it's because I just don't prefer it or like it, but... I like Waffle's style better, or whoever's style it originated from. But I do like I feel like it makes early bomb jumps easier to do that spin. It makes them much more like viable because versus exactly. I don't understand it too much either. It's like, I don't know, I always feel like I fall when I try it. I did try it out, but maybe I just didn't feel like investing time into it. I'll try it real quick. How's it work again? I don't know, man. I don't trust this. How does it work? So you... Oh, I see. So as soon as you see Link stutter, you just press down. I see. What? What do you do when that happens? I got lucky there. Yeah, that's my problem, is like the release. I think if you just grind it, it's fine, but... It's good for early bomb jumps though, like, that's what I like about it, is I'm gonna probably have to start doing them next time I play, or I should start doing them. I don't need to, but I should. I should at least know how to do them. I was gonna go for them in runs, but I just didn't. Like when the Meyer stuff got found, that like threw everything out the window for like risky stuff, because I was like, it doesn't matter, I can get 123 without any of that fancy smashy shit. Oh, is that what he does? Let me see. Wait, what? I don't know. Yeah, you hate to see that happen, Colin. I definitely know how that feels. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some sleep, I think. Or just relax or something. I'm out of it. I'll do this again sometime if there's enough stuff for me to go over, at least 10 things. Like I said, I don't mind doing these every once in a while. I had 22 responses to this, and there was about 15 that were worth going over, I would say. Some of them, I didn't go over Lamola's because I did it in my last one, and I just felt like it wasn't necessary to do it again, because I would have just gave the same tips as I did before. So yeah. Yeah, no problem. If anyone has any more specific questions, they can just ask. I'll highlight this, and hopefully I covered everything well enough. I'm glad my follower list is always broken on Twitch for some reason. I don't know if it just crashes or if it's just like an add-on I have. You can't even like see who's streaming. Link to the Past. Is anyone streaming Link to the Past that's doing runs? That's what I was like looking for. Oh, what's up, Greenland? Yep, just rolling out. Oh, wait, there's this guy. Who's this guy? The Valerius? Please tell me this is NMG. It looks like it is. Oh no. He's fighting Helmasaur. Oh no, he's dead. Alright, I'm gonna host this guy. It's not any percent. BBQ fac. Alright guys. See you later. Oh, I guess I'll be back tomorrow maybe, or sometime this week. I gotta do some Zelda 2 for the Rolling Deep Marathon, so probably be playing that this week. So I hope you guys like Zelda 2. Anyway, rolling out.